You drew Temperance. Temperance's key meanings are capable, control, harmony and balance, moderation, drugs, alcohol, and self-confidence. An optimistic card, Temperance encourages you to find harmony and balance in your life and approach problems with patience and a calm demeanor. It recognizes that opposing forces need not be at war within you. Tread carefully in any major decisions you make, with confidence that good decisions will lead to a good resolution for you. Problems in your life might be solved with moderation and self-control. The current influence's position reveals your present position. This card reveals influences and shows the general direction of the reading. You face a new life ahead, and your ability to find the best in all things and see both sides of issues will help you in making that life a good one. You drew the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups' key meanings are apology, past associations, reconciliation, reminiscent, and return. The Six of Cups is rooted deep in the past, representing nostalgia, but it is also a card closely bound to your happiness. It suggests that your family, your old friends, perhaps even past lovers, are in the process of adding greatly to the joys in your life, and might signal a reunion. This card may also refer to past efforts, labors of love, and personal projects rewarding you, usually in an emotional sense rather than financial. The Obstacles position reveals your immediate influences. This card reveals the nature of the obstacles immediately before you. A gain from events in your past is imminent. You drew the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles' key meanings are abundance, financial security, opulence, prosperous, and wealth. The Nine of Pentacles represents significant wealth and financial reward, but one born from the culmination of your hard work and careful planning. A just reward for prudent actions. It may also indicate that a time of hardship for you is ending, and a counterbalancing time of pleasant living is at hand. Or it may indicate a need for gratitude or generosity. On a less positive note, it also indicates a solitary individual, so you may still be searching for companionship and lack people with whom to share your gains. The Past Foundations position reveals recent influences or events in the past from which your current situation has arisen. Your own achievements have justified your pleasure. You drew the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands' key meanings are adventurous, ambitious, energetic and active, new beginnings, and skilled. A vital indicator, the Page, suggests good news coming to you from or about a youthful individual. If the card is describing you personally, it indicates you possess boundless energy, deep loyalty, and youthful love of learning. It may also point towards new beginnings, especially a new project you will soon be undertaking, or some sort of discovery. The Past Events position reveals a recent influence or event which is coming to an end. You have been recently touched by an increased creative potential. You drew the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords' key meanings are achievement, advantage, mental focus, and victory. The Ace of Swords is, like all of the aces, the purest embodiment of its suit. It symbolizes breakthroughs and mental clarity. In relation to your personality or the action you take, it implies a strong element of focus, determination, and an intellectual capability. It may suggest change through conquering internal forces, leading to new beginnings. The Goals and Destiny position shows your desired goals and aims and reveals the best outcome that can be achieved in your current situation. Your many efforts along the road will be rewarded in the end. You drew the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles' key meanings are confidence, reliable, security, success, and wealth. The King of Pentacles embodies the mature and dependable aspects of maturity. It symbolized reliability and discipline. Anyone represented by this card is tied to success and status, and is likely conservative. While it may refer to your own characteristics, the kings most often stand in for other people in your life who can aid you. You can expect this person to value prudence of intelligence, and, if it represents an event, it may be a financial windfall or promotion. The future position reveals a new influence that will soon be brought to bear in your life. You possess an aptitude, probably financial in nature, that will probably come as a surprise to you. You drew the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man's key meanings are a period of transition, gaining for a sacrifice, suspending, restricting, and discontinued. The Hanged Man can be interpreted in two very different ways. All change is a small kind of death, as the old must die to create the new, and it may simply indicate upheaval or change in your future, perhaps beyond your control, but more likely a decision that, for good or ill, you will not be able to turn back from. The other interpretation is one of sacrifice, although whether this sacrifice is small or great may not be easily interpreted. Both interpretations imply permanence and transition, and can require patience and restriction. You should give very careful thought to the decisions in your life. The Querent, you, position, reveals your negative feelings and provides additional information about how you feel in the present environment. Recognize the old behaviors holding you back and change them. You drew Death. Death's key meanings are end, new beginning, loss, dramatic change, and destruction. Don't be scared of this card. Death is indicative of transition or dramatic change in your future. This change can be in almost any aspect of your life, but it will almost certainly be permanent, significant, and absolute. Death suggests a complete severance between the past and the future, and it will likely be painful. Despite the sense of loss that may accompany it, death fills an important and natural role in life, and leads eventually to acceptance. It is a necessary part of moving forward, and you will find the changes easiest if you embrace them, rather than fight them. Expect the end of a close friendship, a job, a marriage, or even a life, but do not focus too greatly on the negative. This change leads to new beginnings and a positive transformation. The friends and family position shows your influence on the people around you and their influence on you. It also shows how they fit into your home, work, and surroundings. Something you should have given freely will be taken from you by force. You drew the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords' key meanings are accidents, depression, grief, and mental anguish. One of the more negative cards to discover in your spread, the Nine of Swords foretells or describes despair or a powerful mental anguish. The source of this anguish may well be within you, arising from you being too quick to cast a negative light on your actions or abilities. It may also arise from paranoia. Despite often being unfounded, your pain can take the form of sleeplessness, of fear, nightmares, depression, loneliness, and isolation. Beware pushing away those who are seeking to help you, and find the courage to reach out for help. Even if these feelings are based in reality, it may be difficult for you to clearly find a solution in your current state. To aid in overcoming anguish, carefully consider the other cards in your spread. Look for cards associated with potential sources of aid and counsel, and where you can take action. Hopes, fears, and ideals position reveals your inner emotions. You will need to make a difficult choice. Though the choice is yours, sacrifice is unavoidable. You drew the Fool. The Fool's key meanings are carefree, foolish, important decisions, new beginnings, and optimistic. The Fool is a very powerful card in the tarot deck, usually representing fresh starts and a new beginning, and, consequently, an end to something in your old life. The Fool's position in your spread reveals which aspects of your life may be subject to change. He signals important decisions ahead, which may not be easy to make, and involve an element of risk for you. These decisions require youthful energy and optimism, but there are infinite possibilities ahead. So make one. The final outcome position reveals the final outcome to your question. It's the product of all the other influences shown in this spread. A lasting, perhaps permanent inner peace is in your future if you stay true to your path.